They once mocked your silence. They labeled it weakness, passivity, or an absence of opinion. Now, in the midst of their own self-created chaos, they come to you desperate for the very peace you have cultivated. Their world, built on noise and external validation, is collapsing, and they are inexplicably drawn to your stability. This is not a coincidence. It is the playing out of a profound energetic law. This transmission is designed to give you the framework to understand precisely why this is happening and the exact protocol for how to respond. Our objective is clear. First, we will decode the principle of resonant silence, reframing your quiet observation not as inaction, but as a state of potent energetic cultivation. Second, we will dissect the pattern of energetic inversion, the spiritual law that guaranteed the collapse of their unstable reality. Third, you will learn to interpret their return not as a personal victory, but as the signal of surrender, an impersonal confirmation of your energetic authority. And finally, you will receive the Protocol of Sovereign Counsel, the tactical method for engaging without entanglement, providing wisdom from a position of absolute energetic integrity. Let us begin with the first principle, resonant silence. Your silence was never empty. It was a crucible. While others were broadcasting their every thought, seeking validation, and expending their life force on performance, you were in a state of deep cultivation. You were observing, gathering data, and allowing your own frequency to stabilize without external interference. Think of it as the difference between a shallow, babbling brook and a deep, still well. The brook is loud, but it is easily diverted and runs dry in a drought. The well is silent, but its depths hold a vast, life-sustaining resource, immune to the changing seasons on the surface. Your silence was a strategic choice to build that well. You are not passive, you are consolidating your power, refusing to leak energy into systems of drama and competition. You understood on an intuitive level that true authority does not need to announce itself. It is felt. It has a gravitational pull. This silence created a field of coherence and stability around you. But to understand why their world of noise had to collapse, you must first understand the immutable law it violated.
This leads us to the pattern of energetic inversion. This is a fundamental law of the universe. That which is built on an external power source is inherently unstable. The individuals who once dismissed you constructed their reality on a foundation of sand, the approval of others, the accumulation of status symbols, the constant noise of being seen and heard. Their energy was inverted, flowing outward in a desperate search for validation to fill a hollow core. They were net spenders of energy, constantly seeking a return from a world that is, by its nature, fickle and temporary. When the external validation disappears, when the praise stops, the market turns, the audience looks away, their entire structure implodes. It is not a punishment, it is physics. You, in contrast, were operating on a different model. Your energy was directed inward. Your work was to build an internal source of power, an unshakable core of self-knowing and integrity. You became a sovereign energetic system, generating your own peace, your own validation, and your own stability. Their collapse was an inevitability, a market correction of the spirit. This correction is not an abstract theory, it is a tangible event you are now witnessing. Pause for a moment and recognize this pattern in your own experience. You have witnessed this collapse firsthand in the lives of those around you. You have seen the frantic anxiety behind the confident facade. If decoding these energetic laws is central to your path, this is the work that is done here. Consider subscribing to join the community of strategists who operate from this level of awareness. Now, their system has failed, and their frequency has dropped into a state of chaos. In this state, they instinctively search for the opposite signature: stability, coherence, and peace. They search for you, but how do you correctly interpret their arrival at your door? You must learn to see their return as the signal of surrender. It is critical that you depersonalize this event. Their arrival is not a testament to your personality, nor is it a moment for the ego to claim victory. It is an impersonal, cosmic signal confirming that your frequency is now dominant and your assignment is on course. When a system in chaos seeks out a system in order, it is a law of nature. A ship lost in a storm seeks a lighthouse. The lighthouse does not celebrate its importance, it simply holds its light. Their desperation is an energetic ping, and your stability is the solid object it has hit. To view their return through a personal lens is to risk entanglement. To see it as a signal is to maintain your strategic position as a neutral, powerful observer. You are not their savior. You are an indicator that a higher order of stability exists. The signal confirms your authority. The validation is not from them. It is from the universe itself, using them as the messenger. You have correctly identified the signal. You have confirmed your energetic authority. The next critical step is engagement. This requires the Protocol of Sovereign Counsel. This is how you offer wisdom without becoming enmeshed in the very chaos they are trying to escape. This protocol is a 4-stage filter. The first is discernment. You must assess whether the request is a genuine desire for change or a temporary plea for a quick fix. Are they seeking wisdom, or are they simply trying to use your energy to patch their sinking ship? A genuine seeker is ready to do the work. The second is detachment. You are not a participant in their drama. You must remain an objective advisor. Do not absorb their panic, their fear, or their sense of urgency. Hold your own frequency. You are the calm center from which they can find their bearings, not a fellow passenger in their storm. The third is to provide principles, not prescriptions. Do not give them a step-by-step plan. That makes them dependent and robs them of their own agency. Instead, offer them universal principles. Instead of saying, "You should leave your job," you ask, "What action would align you with your highest integrity right now?" You hand them a compass, not a map. This forces them to find their own path and take responsibility for their own karmic lessons. And the final stage is to maintain an energetic boundary. Your counsel is a potent resource. It is not an infinite supply. Keep the interaction contained, focused, and brief. You offer a transmission of clarity, not a continuous drip of emotional support. You are a lighthouse, not a rescue boat. You show the way, you do not carry them to shore. Let us now integrate this transmission. The landscape of your reality has shifted. You now possess the complete framework for this new dynamic. Your resonant silence was the period of cultivation that built your internal power. The energetic inversion of others made their collapse a mathematical certainty. Their return is not a personal plea, but an impersonal signal of surrender, confirming your frequency and authority. And your engagement is governed by the Protocol of Sovereign Counsel, allowing you to serve from a place of detached, sovereign power. You are no longer just the silent observer who was once misunderstood. You are a conscious operator, a stable energetic anchor in a world of increasing chaos. The vindication you feel is not the petty satisfaction of being proven right. It is the profound validation of your path, your choices, and your unwavering commitment to your own inner work. The comments below are a strategic forum. Share one insight on how you maintain sovereignty when others are in chaos.
Your discernment benefits the entire network. Read the observations of others. The collective wisdom here is a powerful resource. Your transmission is complete. Hold the frequency.